Guys, I'm going crazy. I just spent like 3 hours trying to figure out how to use a different stream setup and was unsuccessful. I want to try and use a two cell phone stream setup. One where I use one phone for a camera and the other one where I use the phone to play without using a computer. Meaning it'd be easy to do it with a computer and you just use like OBS or some other broadcasting platform. But I was trying to do it with just phones. And I failed. I failed hard. Alright. Why did I fail? Well, I got to where the one phone was IP'd into the other. I could see it in the preview, but when I clicked go live, it just kept loading. If you're asking like the reason like why I want to do it that way, it's because I feel like the camera is always too close to me. Well, I plan to flat on quit Monster Legends as soon as Diablo hits. Until then, I'm still doing my chores. I didn't log in for this maze, so I'm not getting Yuri, which was a monster that I did need. But it's not really like the end of the world to not get a Yuri. Well, that's I was not fortunate enough to be in any boat like that. I need the whole 100. I'm probably only getting 75. I haven't really... I logged in one time since yesterday's Gauntlet stream. One time. Like, I'm pretty close to just quitting the game too. Like, I swear it's only you guys that watch my channel are the reason why I log in at all to play Monster Legends. Like, I have absolutely no goals in the game. I have absolutely nothing to accomplish. I'm bored out of my mind on Monster Legends. Not one thing they're doing excites me. I'm bored out of my mind with new monsters. Like, they're all the same shit. Already been done before. It's like reskinning shit and selling it back to you. Like, nothing's changed in months, bro. Yeah, like what is going on in this game? Like, you're doing mazes, same thing you've been doing since you've been playing. You're doing races, same thing you've been doing since you've been playing. They're making a new monster every week, same thing they've been doing since you've been playing. Like, there's nothing. There's absolutely not one reason to play this game other than, like, if you're just starting. If you're just starting, there's a lot to do in the game. You can be like, oh, I'm going to beat adventure map. Oh, I'm going to unlock a team. Oh, I need to build a PvP team. Oh, there's this dungeon, the Gauntlet. Oh, I need to make a team for that. Oh, I like this monster. Oh, I think I'm going to max this monster. Oh, there's 700 monsters to choose from. This one's my favorite. I'm going to work on it. Oh, I need to get my gold production up. Oh, I need to level my halves. Oh, I need to get my boost. Oh, I need, like... If you just started playing, there's tons of shit to do. There's tons, like, you can wake up every day and be like, oh, well, I'm going to do that shit I didn't get to do yesterday. Like, I'm yet to reach my goal of max monsters, but, like, once you max a set of monsters as a free-to-play, it's all downhill from there. Like, once I got my first set of, like, before I had 150s, I had motivation. I was like, man, I still gotta, like, I gotta max a team. Like, I truly felt like I needed to max a team. Like, that was some long quest that we're on. Like, I gotta max a team. This is the first monster I'm gonna 150 is Tabora. Tabora is so good. Tabora is everything that I could need in a monster. I'm gonna max her. And then you're on this quest to do that, and it takes time. And during that quest, everything's interesting. Then you achieve it, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to max this thing and this thing, and then you just start running out of what it is you're going to do. Like, I have absolutely no, like, I have not been excited to play Monster Legends in fucking months. It's a goddamn chore. I'm like, fuck, I gotta set an alarm, or I'm gonna forget to do my war attack. Or fuck, I'm not going to be able to use my war team because I went 5 hours without logging in. Now I got to either pay gems or use a second team. And it's like, oh shit, I got to log in and maze collect for this shitty fucking monster I'm never going to use. But I want to get it because I want to get these book rewards for more fucking runes that I'm going to put on monsters I don't fucking play with. Like, the goddamn game sucks fucking ass. It really does. Like, there's absolutely not one fucking thing cool about it. Like, nothing. It's like, why do you play it? It's like, because it's the thing I've been playing. Like, well, why don't you quit playing it? It's like, because there's these people who count on me. Like, they're like, man, where's your stream at today? You didn't stream the Gauntlet. Like, you considered quitting right now? Like... Dude, I've been considering quitting for the last month. Like, I don't mind doing the Gauntlet, but at the same time, like, I feel like I'm about to enter into quicksand. Like, meaning today is officially, well, actually yesterday. Yesterday is officially, actually, I don't know. It's probably like during this race. Like, once my team was basically like mad at me for being inactive, I just want to flush this game down the toilet right then. Like, I just, like, it was like this huge wake-up call to me, like, why do I even fucking care? like, just turn this game off. Just throw it away. Like, you don't even ever have to talk to any of these motherfuckers again. Like, let them keep playing this shitty, stupid fucking game. It's like a job I've quit before. Like, where you work at this job, and you've been there for a few months. Like, imagine that you worked at a job, you've been there for a year and 2 months, or a year and 3 months. That's how long I've been playing this game, a year and 3 months. So I've been at this job a year and 3 months. Okay? I can't stand the job. I don't wake up happy to go to work, but I still go to work. I met people at the job, like coworkers and customers and whatever, and like, so I kind of like interact with other human beings that I don't mind, that have nothing to do with like my negativity towards the job, meaning like people in my chat or like people in my Discord. Like, some of you guys are cool as shit and I don't mind talking to you. I'm glad I met you, but you don't have anything to do with the game, meaning like my anger towards the game or my dislike towards the game has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with the people that I associate with in Discord or I associate with in the game. And then it's one of those, like, so when it comes time to quit the job, I'm like, man, what about all these coworkers I'm not going to see anymore? What about these customers who aren't going to come in anymore and small talk me to get whatever it is they were getting? Like, that, I don't know how to explain it. Like, that interaction that I have with these humans is, I'm about to delete it too. Meaning like and that kind of like makes you hem the brakes up, where like you start feeling like obligated to not quit, where you're basically like, oh no, I'll put up with it a little longer. Like, I know this place sucks, but maybe we'll get a new manager, or maybe, they'll fire the boss and we'll get a new boss, and then things will change around here, or, like, and you kind of just like stuck in this like this abyssal hole where you want things to be better, but hey, you don't quit, okay? Who's gonna tell me who to rank when they change the Gauntlet again? Well, why? Like, I don't. It's too hard. Like, why? People who say don't quit, it's like, bro, make your argument why not to. People come and go, bro. Do you do what makes you feel better? That's the thing, is that like I come and go a lot in my life. Like, I've come and gone from jobs. I've come and gone from relationships. I've come and gone from friends. I've come and gone from enemies. I've come and gone from addictions. I've come and gone from lots of things. And it's one of those, like, I don't know, like feeling lost, I guess. Like I don't mind logging in to do the Gauntlet. It's just one of those, like, we're entering quicksand now, where it's like, look at this maze, okay? Had I been actively playing Monster Legends, I would have got this Yuri monster from the maze, no problem. Another mythic that I didn't have to help me complete my mythics, to help me make another 1,000,000 gold a day. I would have got it. Had I been more active in this game, I would be doing better in the tasks that I'm playing. I'm currently playing 9,000 gems worth of tasks, and I'm falling behind in them. Like, I don't fucking want to do them. I don't want to do them. I don't want the gems. I don't want to play the game. I really, like, I don't care. Like, and then it's like I'm trying to convince myself that it's like, bro, you need to get those gems. And then it's like, but I don't fucking care. I don't care enough to get them gems. And I'm like, well, then it's like, well, then what are you gonna do? Like, you're not gonna have enough. And it's like, I don't really care anymore. Like, when does the other game come out for mobile? I don't know, bro. I just know that, like, my subs haven't been going up, meaning like people aren't subbing to my channel the past week, really. Which, I mean, we haven't been making Monster Legends content, so I don't blame them. But I feel like, had I suck it up and we play Monster Legends for, I don't know, let's say another 3 months, I think we would be at like 3K subs, bro. I think we would average like close to 500 subs a month in the upcoming months. Meaning, like, I think that it would start to come in a wave, because I feel like the first 1,000 subs from this game were hard to get because nobody knew who we were, and we're kind of toxic. So it's not like people are gonna like have nice things to say about us. Maybe take a break until next year. I don't break from games, bro. I quit. That's like taking a break from pussy. It doesn't, like, we gonna play something else. It's like, we're not coming back, bro. Like, the only game that I've like quit and came back is Diablo. I played Diablo or actually that's not RuneScape. I only came back to RuneScape because it went mobile. Meaning, I quit RuneScape from the computer, and then I only came back to it because they went mobile. The day you quit be the saddest day for us. That's the thing. Like, I feel like, how does the guy you watch get to the point where he wants to quit but you don't want to quit? That's where I'm like, how is my audience enjoying this game and I can't enjoy it? Like, what's going on? Like, how the fuck are you guys so happy to play this shitty fucking game? Like, someone help me out. Like, if you're in the chat and you like to play this game and you don't want to see me leave, help me understand why the fuck I should keep playing it. Like, what is there to do? We're bored out of our fucking mind, bro. This game is dog shit. Like, I'm tired of making excuses. Like, it's a fucking Pokemon collecting game. Like, once you beat this motherfucker, it's over. Like, there's absolutely nothing to fucking do, man. Like, people hit me up. Like, the game came out with a brand new fucking awesome thing to do, and they'd be like, yo, Lost Jumper, did you hear? There's gonna be random cosmics in the maze, bro. Like, do you have any fucking idea how many people? Like, that's not, I do care about you guys. I mean, the whole point of making content is to interact with the people who enjoy the content. I mean, like, what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't consider the people who watch my YouTube? Like, to me, if you watch my channel, if you're subbed to my channel and you watch my channel, you do have the right to an opinion about the stuff on my channel. I came on just to hear LJ say this game is dog shit. Like, it is, guys. Like, I can't keep making excuses for them. Like, it's an amazing game for 4 to 6 months. Meaning, if you're looking for a game to keep you busy for 4 to 6 months, I recommend Monster Legends to you. I would love to tell you, it's almost like meeting a super hot chick in a bar, and it's like, you can't believe this girl is into you, and she's into you. And, like, she's totally going to let you take her home and all of this other shit. And it's like, there's only one catch, okay? There's only one catch to this super amazing chick that you've never thought you had a chance in a million years with, that you met at the bar, who's giving you the time of day. Close. She's going to die in 4 months from cancer. That's the catch. Would you still enter her relationship? Would you, even if it was like just a sexual one, would you still like get involved with this chick? See, I think that most people would. I mean, I feel like everyone's gonna die, and this chick has 4 months. What if you've only got a week because this drunk driver's about to crash into you at the next stoplight? Yeah, I know it's fire, Lamar. I'm super excited. I can't wait for it to drop. I think we'll get more views on Diablo content than we will on Monster Legends content, because I'm actually going to be excited. Meaning, I'm actually going to be happy to make you guys a video. I'm actually going to be, like, happy to wake up and play the game. Like, I'm not going to need an alarm clock. As soon as I wake up, I'm going to be like, oh shit, yeah, let's get on that game. Like, let's turn the stream on, let's go. Like, I'm already trying to contact PayPal, get my PayPal set back up. I'm already trying to figure out how to double camera stream. I want to get off of this basic, I don't want to use a computer, but I definitely want to, like, yeah, like, honestly, man, you've been watching content to a game that I don't even enjoy playing, that I'm just basically like, I want to get the content out there to prove it was possible. Meaning, like, I wanted you guys to see that, like, look, a free-to-play can dominate this game that everyone said was pay to win. I have one moral thing that I've learned from being free to play in all the games that I play. That is, I don't care how pay to win someone says a game is, you cannot sell player skill. You just can't do it. It's impossible. The person who doesn't spend money will always become a better player. Always. The reason why is because they were not able to buy their way out of problems. They had to adapt and solve them problems, okay? Like, they will grow at a deeper rate than any spender. I'm not saying that spenders suck at games and there's not extremely good spenders. Like, if I started spending money on Monster Legends tomorrow, what does that automatically mean? I'm not good anymore? Of course not. I'm not going with a barb, bro. I'm definitely going with a spellcaster. I feel like barbs, everything is so slow. Meaning, like, I feel like barbs are like the noob class. Meaning, like, there's only 2 times I play a barb. When I've never played a game before and I don't know anything at all about the game, or when I'm an extreme pro at the game and it's time to branch out and do barbaric shit. Like, from what I know, all RPG games, The caster always has a boost, bro. I will necromancer class in Diablo. I feel like necromancers were always slow. That's another, like, I'm trying to race, guys. I'm trying to be one of the first players to beat the game, one of the first players to beat the boss, one of the first people to put up a video of how to beat this boss, that boss, this boss, that boss. One of the first players to put up how to find the best items. One of the first players to put up, like, how to do the best crafting. I want to be first at as many things as I can be first at in Diablo Immortal, okay? I want to be a star player at that game. I want to devote all of my energy into becoming the best Diablo Immortal player possible. I want to do things on that game that people don't even think are possible. I want to make these magic thumbs so good that people really don't even think that I'm playing. That is what I want to do on Diablo Immortal, guys. I don't have anything I want to do on Monster Legends except beat this Gauntlet, get some Stardust. Let's see how we're doing in the Stardust department. We're going to break 4K dust today, so that's cool. I want to go ahead and grab that slug. We do need to rank the slug one more time. Bro, I'm telling you guys, man, like I got my stimulus check and I haven't spent one fucking penny out of it, okay? I haven't spent one penny out of it. I'm going to buy like 80 fucking cases of Mountain Dew, bro. I'm gonna stack a fucking wall of Mountain Dew along my apartment, on the front side of my apartment, bro. I'm gonna stack it like fucking 5 cases high, like fucking, or 7 cases high, 5 on one side, bro. I'm not even fucking joking. Like, I'm dead fucking serious, okay? I'm gonna go to the goddamn Walmart. I'm gonna buy a roll of fucking duct tape, okay? And I'm gonna build with these 12 packs of sodas, bro. I am going to build like a Lego set, a staircase with a base, and I'm gonna stick it by the window, bro. Bro, diabetes my ass, man. I'm fucking drinking it with diabetes. I'm going to stack it by my window, and I'm going to tape it together so it doesn't slip and slide, and I'm going to allow my dog to finally have access to a window in this fucking apartment, guys. So we're killing multiple birds with one stone. I'm going to have tons of Mountain Dew, and my dog is going to be able to climb up the Mountain Dew case like they're fucking stairs and lay his ass down in front of a window, because the only window that I have 2 windows in my apartment. 2 of them, okay? One is in my bedroom, and it's like it's like 5 feet in the air. You'd have to be 5 foot, taller than 5 foot to even see out it. My girl couldn't even look out the window if she wanted to. She's so short. Okay, that's one window. I lied. I got 3 windows in my apartment. We got a window in the bathroom, but it is like another 5 foot high window, plus it's inside the wall basically, which means there's like a shelf in front of it, and like it's stained, meaning like they sprayed it with like, I don't know, some sort of white stain so you can't see through it. Another window, the one I'm talking about, is in my living room, and it's like 4 feet in the air, maybe, yeah, about 4 feet in the air. You only got to be about 4 feet to see out this window, but my dog is only like a foot tall, so he has absolutely no access to being able to see the outside. Okay, when I originally got my dog and I lived in West Virginia and we lived in our own apartment, kind of like at the apartment that we have here, but we were in West Virginia, I used to let my dog go outside by just opening up the door and let him out, and then I would just not shut the door all the way, so he wouldn't be on a leash, he wouldn't have any supervision, he would wander around, and then when he felt the need to come back, he would just bust through the door because it wasn't shut all the way, and he would be able to just push on it with his paws, and it would come flinging open, and I'd be like playing my Xbox sitting on the couch when the door flung open. And sometimes my dog would be gone for 3 fucking hours at a time, bro. Like 3 hours at a time. I don't know what he'd be doing, okay? He could be in the woods. He could be at the neighbor's house. He could be across the street. I've come outside before, like, because I smoked weed back then. I'd come outside just to smoke a bowl, and my dog would be down in the fucking highway. And I'd be like, what are you doing down there, you stupid motherfucking dog? Like, get the hell up here. Like, you're going to get hit by a car. Okay, and I used to just let him do that. Like, the woman would never be home most of the time. Like, she she'd always worry. She was a worrier. If you let the dog outside for a fucking hour unsupervised, she'd be like, "Where's the dog?" You sneak in your phone when shopping, bro. You promised us. Yes, I'm gonna do that Tuesday or Thursday, Lamar. I am. I'm gonna make a video of the treasure hunting. It's gonna be the next real life video on the channel. I swear. Like, I'm not bullshitting you guys. I'm gonna show you my whole getup, how I have to push a cart there, how I have to walk a fucking mile, or actually it's like 2 miles to get there. I'm gonna show you guys how big this fucking building is. It's like fucking 3 football fields long. I don't know. It's fucking long, but you only have access to like a basketball court sized room. But the back of this building just is. It's enough room for like 100 truck trailers to load up next to it. What's wrong with your phone in the store? Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if you're allowed to record in there. Okay, because technically some crazy shit goes down. Like they used to, like, before COVID. No, Tony, this isn't your typical store, bro. You'll see. You'll see when I get there. Okay, before COVID, they used to do a countdown, meaning when they brought new shit out, like when they show you my dog. It's like, also when they brought yeah, bro, like 3 football fields. You could line up like 100 tractor trailers along this fucking walls, bro. I'm not even fronting. Like, so anyway, yeah, dude, your dog looks like my dog. So anyway, like before COVID, they would bring new stuff out and do a countdown. Like they would tell you, all right, guys, get back. We're bringing the new stuff out. And then they would be like, take your places. Everybody would go stand around the new stuff. You wouldn't be allowed to touch it. And then they would count down. They would be like 3, 2, 1. And then all you would hear is shit getting broken, dude. Noise, shit flying. Like it was literally a dog eat dog environment. Now, since COVID, they only allow so many people in the building. They give you an ID card with a tag number. You have to go to your location that's on the tag number. Oh, bro, you could fight for items, yes. The rules were first one to get to hands on an item got it. And then, like, people would, like, try to put hands on the same item that you've got it on. So, like, you guys would have to do a 50-50, like, claim for that item. Or you just have to bust the other dude in the mouth so that he's not holding on your item anymore. Yeah, it's grindy. It's very crazy. A lot of homeless people, a lot of Mexicans, poor people. I don't necessarily mean that the Mexicans are the poor people. I mean that with the comma in between that. A lot of Mexicans, a lot of homeless, also a lot of poor people, meaning like myself included in the poor people list. Like we come in to get the deals, bro. But yeah, it's definitely dog eat dog environment. You always feel weird when people bring their kids because you're like, this is no place for a fucking kid, bro. Like your kid liable to get fucking elbowed out. Like all types of people, except for you don't see very many middle class or above. I guess when you do, they're usually like they would wear gloves before COVID. Like now that with COVID, everyone has to wear a mask and gloves, but before COVID, like you could spot pretty much like people who were middle class because they got that like ooh attitude to everything. Like they barely touch stuff. Whereas like you're never gonna find anything if you're not willing to pick shit up and move shit around. Like it's not like something that's good is not going to just be screaming high at you or somebody would already grab that shit. Like you got to, like if you find a pocketbook, you got to open that shit up. You got to check all the pockets. If you find a backpack, you got to check all the pockets, man. You can't just be like, oh, here's a backpack and toss it. You don't know what's in the backpack. You check every freaking compartment, bro. I've seen people pull out electric scooters, like fucking 20-pound electric scooters, and be like, yeah, like good shit. Like I've seen people pull out like 40-inch televisions, man. Like this, sound bars, you name it, dude. I found this fucking headset on my head there. I looked this headset up on the fucking internet. I can't even buy it for less than $40 used on Amazon. I paid like fucking quarter for it, 25 cents. Like, this place is, it's ridiculous, man. Like, things that people leave in storage units and they don't pay their storage unit, it all gets sold there. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. Like, I'm gonna sneak my camera in. So anyway, like I was saying, they put us all on the wall when they bring new stuff out now. Like, if they bring new stuff out, before they bring it out, they say, everybody go to your places. That means you have to go to whatever number you were given. So like, if I was given the ID number 41, I got to go to position 41, which is like some duct taped square on the floor in the building that's got a shopping cart next to it. Yeah, dude, a quarter. They sell everything by the pound there. If you pick up anything, you're basically like, is it heavy? Like, the heavier it is, the more expensive it is. Basically, like, almost all the clothes that I wear are from there. Yeah, and whatever doesn't sell is getting shipped to Africa. The next stop for all this stuff is the airport. The Denver International Airport, I believe, is where they mail it all out. So that's why the place is here. It's basically like a reorganization place of all of the junk from across the country. Meaning, every Goodwill, there's thousands of them in America, is trying to sell stuff. And when that stuff doesn't sell, it then gets collected by an 18-wheeler truck. And then all of those 18-wheelers drive across the country and bring it here to Denver to this location. And then they dump it in totes, we go through it, and then they ship that shit out of the country. Are you planning to be free to play? Absolutely, simp. I'm free to play for life on this channel, bro. Free to play for life, man. Like, we're like, every game we play, we're gonna be free to play. Like, I've thought about what about buying a game? Like, would I buy a game? And that's got me in a toughy, iffy situation. Like, what if Diablo wasn't free and it was a game that was for sale? Like, you had to pay $29.99 to download the game. Would I still play it? So, like, I really don't know. I don't think it matters about what games we touch. It's like, if they have an option, like the game we were just playing, Anima, like, of course it would be easier to play it with money, but we're going to play it free to play. Like, basically, we set the bar when I play a game. Like, we're going to set the bar. Like, and I guess, like, shopping, is, like I'm telling you, is kind of like where being free to play is starting to, like, cross over into my real life. Whereas, like, I'm that person who's always trying to, buy the shit that's on sale at the store. Like, I'm the person who's, like, trying to get a deal. Like, when I go to this place, I'm basically looking for items that they don't sell at Walmart. Like, I can't even explain it to you guys. Like, I'll take it. Just let your girlfriend buy it, LOL, you, and send your money. So, that's not how I am, dude. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's one of those, like, what they used to tell me when I was a kid. They were like, cheating only cheats yourself. Like, I finally get that now. I finally comprehend that now as an adult. I understand that. Like, I'm about principles, bro. I may be toxic and cuss and have a potty mouth and be half ghetto, but listen, you're talking to a person who used to do drugs, used to get in troubles, been to jail, a person who used to live in a fucking car, for Christ's sakes, a person who's basically had a problem with authority his whole life. Like, but what you're not talking to is a person trying to be something other than themselves, meaning I'm on a quest to basically just do me and be me. Like, I feel like that's a hard enough quest all by itself. Like, I meet a lot of motherfuckers out there who can't be them. Like, they're all about fronting some shit. Yeah, like, I'm getting older, and as I'm getting older, I'm starting to value things differently. Meaning, the things that used to be valuable to me when I was a kid, they're not as valuable to me anymore as an adult, and the things that I did not used to value as a kid, I'm starting to value now. Like, let me give you a good example of value that I didn't have as a kid that I have now. Especially, like, when it comes to games, like, rewards. Rewards would be the best one to give you. All right, as a kid, and when I say kid, I mean like 14, 15, 16, that age, okay? I was what I call a reward junkie, meaning I set my goals based off rewards, meaning like if I was to do something in a game, I did it because of the reward. Meaning like if I was going to go kill a boss, I was killing that boss because I wanted something that boss had. That's the only reason. I wouldn't be going to some boss because I'm like, oh, I suck at this boss. I need to go do what I suck at because I'm trying to get better. No, I didn't give a fuck about how good I was. I didn't give a fuck about getting better. All I cared about was winning. All I cared about was rewards. I didn't give a shit what I had to do to win. I didn't give a shit what I had to do to get rewards. I didn't care if I had to have multiple alts, if I had to use bots, if I had to do whatever. I did not care, bro. I did honestly just close Monster Legends and change the title to Chatting This Way Better Than Playing That Boring Ass Game. Well, we're still going to do the Gauntlet, bro. I'm almost at 4K dust. I just feel like, man, you guys don't understand. Yeah, like, I'm going to play Anima later, like, after this. But I already know what I'm going to do on Anima. On Anima, we're going to No Life the arena, and we're going to unlock our first pet tonight. I'm going to No Life it for, like, 2 hours straight, and we're going to get that pet. I need the first pet. All right, and then those of you who watched my stream yesterday, you've seen that I couldn't get past that spider bitch in the arena. I can now beat her every single time, bro. I now know how to beat that spider bitch every single time. What was killing me with that spider bitch is I was letting her hit me. She shoots a giant green ball like all those other dudes that were beating my ass yesterday. And as long as you shoot her and move, you don't get hit by that ball, you don't get hit, you just destroy her. But I still haven't beat that set yet. The last wave, like wave 6, or I mean stage 6. On stage 6, they send out these zombies that shoot shit again, the spitters, and like they bombard me. There's too many of them, and I can't take a hit yet. But last night, after I made a video on Anima, if you've seen in my video, I was doing a multiplayer game with that guy who had a pumpkin on his head. Hey, LJ, did you research on the circle thing? What circle thing? Oh, yeah. I didn't need to, bro. I figured it out last night. You have to, it would say spend the things, and I'd be like, well, I don't know what it's doing. That's the cost to unlock the next circle. Meaning once you pay to unlock the circle, then it tells you what all the things on the circle do. So before you unlock it, you can't see what they do. So yeah, and then I did look up videos on infusing, so now I know all about infusing. I know a lot more than I knew yesterday, guys. Like, trust me, if you've learned anything from watching me on Monster Legends, I pick up really freaking quick at trying to get ahead in things. Okay, like it's just that drive, it's that competitive, like, gasoline inside me that I have to figure out. Bro, can you conduct friendly battle live stream? Next Sunday. Next Sunday is when I'm going to do that. What about the guy with the pumpkin head, LJ? Continue. Okay, so I was doing a multiplayer fight with him, and I shared that for my video yesterday. Well, anyway, once I turned the camera off, I kept doing more dungeons with that guy. And he was like level 200 and something, and I was basically being carried, okay? Like, everywhere he ran, all the monsters died. So I basically just ran behind this guy. And what I realized is, I'm like, why is this guy doing this for me? Because, like, every single time we would make it to the boss at the end of the level, he would basically just run near the boss and the boss would die. And then it would drop, like, uniques and legends and shit, and I would get them. And it would drop this thing called a demon heart, which I saved. I saved all my demon hearts. Yes, I was being carried big time. I'm going to open them tonight when we get on the game. But anyway, like, he was carrying me big time, but I couldn't understand why. Like, we kept going to another game. I was actually leveling up, like, once every dungeon, and it took, like, 5 dungeons before he leveled up once. So to me, I was like, what is this guy doing? I literally had to stop picking up epic items because I was running out of room. Like, there's no way to bank. You can't go to town. If you go to town, you end the being in a group. So I only have so much room in my inventory. So I basically stopped picking up epic items, and I was only picking up the legendary items and filling my whole entire inventory with legendary items and these things called demon hearts, which I'm assuming are a chest that holds like items. Anyway, we did like 20 dungeons, no bullshit. I leveled up like 10 times with this guy. I got tons of legends, and then he ended up finally quitting. And then it finally clicked to me why this guy did not mind carrying me. It's because he's getting legends from killing that boss too, and he can't do this by himself, meaning you have to have 2 players to even have access to that dungeon. So it's like, that became a super genius way. Dude, that is a super genius way to magic farm in that game. I mean, like, when I turn on these other videos about how to magic farm, these people, like, go to the Black Fortress, like, put on magic find gear, like, run through here and kill all this shit. I'm like, bro, this guy was clearing a whole entire multiplayer dungeon in less than 2 minutes. Meaning every 2 minutes, we were getting legendary drops from a boss. Versus this other form of magic finding where you take 2 minutes to clear a floor that you might get a drop, you might not. Nah, bro. This guy totally had me like, oh man, this is it. This is how was your wisdom teeth removal? Just a random question. They haven't been removed, bro. They're still like, I'm not doing good in my mouth teeth wise. Trust me. I need to get on an insurance plan where I can pay monthly, and I need to go I need to see an orthopedic surgeon. I need a couple teeth surgically removed, and I probably got a cavity on every tooth that I own in my mouth. Like, I don't know about every tooth, but yeah, like, no bullshit. I have a ton of cavities that need drilled and filled. And then I have a ton of surgery that needs to be done on both sides, top and bottom. Yeah, so like, I'm definitely not doing well in my mouth. I also need to get like way more better setup at streaming, guys. Like, I don't feel like you guys are getting half as much connectivity with me as possible, meaning like, I've met a lot of people in my life, and like, I may look weird because I've grown out my beard and my hair, which I'm actually not even sure how long we're going to keep that up, but I don't consider myself like uninteresting. Meaning, like, I run into people all the time where I'm in a room with people, and I'm usually one of those people who I'm antisocial, so I'm quiet when I enter a room of strangers. But while I'm quiet, my brain is working like 600 mile an hour judging everyone in the room. And it's like, basically, as soon as I realize that everyone in the room's an idiot or boring or lame or normal, or basically there's nothing sparkly about that person, they're not interesting, they're like, that's when I start talking. That's when I usually never shut up. And well, I feel like we're meant to judge, man. People who say don't judge are fucking idiots. Like, you should judge. You should be the best judge humanly possible for you to be. Your whole life experience is a judgment, okay? Like, you better start getting better at judging. You need to be able to judge a person. You need to be able to judge an object. You need to be able to judge danger. You need to be able to judge excitement. You need to be able to judge everything, bro. Like, there's nothing negative about judging. What there's negative about is passing that judgment, okay? Meaning, like, it's one thing for you to judge. It's another thing for you to pass judgment on someone. And what I mean, I guess I might not be using the text right or the word right when I say pass judgment, but what I mean is, like, basically, like, if I see you and I think you're fat, I'm like, damn, that motherfucker's fat. I'm totally entitled to that. There's nothing not normal about that, okay? There's 100% normal. What's not okay is to be like, damn, motherfucker, you fat. Like, that's not okay. Like, that's passing judgment. Like, that's like me passing the judgment that you're fat. That's not okay. It's okay to judge a person and be like, yo, that person's fat, but not to pass that judgment. Does that make any sense? That's where I draw the lines at on what I think is appropriate and inappropriate. Like, I could give a lesson on what I've learned in my own life. And like, what I've learned in my life, bro, is no matter how much you want to admit it, you don't have any control at all over what you like and do not like. You really don't have any control about it. Like, if you don't like something, or if you do like something, that's not up to you. You don't actually have any say in what you like. You either like something or you don't like something. That's all there is to it. There's no such thing as like, oh, well, I'm not going to like that because I don't want to. Like, or, oh, I'm going to like that because I want to. Like, that's horseshit. That is like trying to brainwash yourself. Like, that's not the reality that we live in. The reality that we live in is you're attracted to things and you're repulsed by things. You don't have control over what you're attracted to either. Like, if a chick walks in the room and you want to fuck her, you don't have any control over that. You don't have any control over your brain wanting to do that. Where you come in, you have control over what you do about it. You have control over what you do about the things you like, what you do about the things you don't like, what you do about the things you're attracted to, what you do about the things you're repulsed by. Meaning, like, if I don't like something, do I punch it? That's the part that's up to me. Like, oh, I don't like what you said about me, so I told you to shut the fuck up. Like, the choosing to tell you to shut the fuck up part is the part that I have control over. What we like and don't like, that's not in our control. And I feel like that it took me a long time of living to realize that, bro. Like, yeah, well, can you blame them? Like, isn't that why we watch other people's YouTube channels? Like, isn't that why you come to my YouTube channel? Isn't that why I go to other people's YouTube channels? Like, sometimes our self's not enough. Sometimes, like, I can't beat the boss, so I want to go watch somebody else do it. Sometimes you can't beat the Gauntlet, so you want to go watch somebody else do it. Like, I think it's a weird scope to go on where, like, a lot of people, they don't have any confidence in themselves, and that's why they're trying to be somebody else. It's because they look at somebody else and they want what that somebody else has, or they admire something that somebody else has. And then their only logical thing is like, well, maybe if I act more like this person, I can achieve these things that person's achieving. Well, Lamar, okay, that's an interesting thing too. When you say it's hard to believe that LJ did bad in school, yeah, my teachers would have agreed with you too. My teachers would have said, I can't understand why you don't do better. Like, why don't you apply yourself? And it had to come down to I never liked school. That's the big, it's like, I didn't like school. I couldn't stand school. I hated it. I didn't like going to class. I didn't like having to learn shit that I didn't like. Do you know where the first time it really clicked to me was reading? Was reading in school, like where the teacher was like trying to get you to read because like reading is good for you is what they would say. I never liked the stuff that the school wanted you to read. And then I realized that there's other stuff in the world than what school's trying to make you read. Meaning the first time I ever read something that I enjoyed reading it was notes. Like, if you and me were in class and I was writing you a note, so like on a piece of paper, I was like, yo, what's up, Tony? And then I folded that piece of paper up, put it on the floor, and I kicked it over to your desk. Then you made sure the teacher wasn't looking. You reached down, you picked it up, and you was like, what's up, Tony? You read, what's up, Tony? And then you're like, oh, not shit, Jumper. What's going on, bro? And then you fold that shit back up and you kick it back to me. Okay? We could do this all fucking day in class, and I 100% am going to understand what you write me. My reading comprehension is not going to get sidetracked. If you told me, like, yesterday you had spaghetti for dinner in this fucking letter, okay? And 2 hours went by, and the teacher said, yo, Lost Jumper, what did Tony have for dinner yesterday? I'd be like, he had fucking spaghetti. And he'd be like, how do you know he had spaghetti? I'd be like, he told me in a letter he had spaghetti. Like, I comprehend that shit, bro. Like, I completely get it. I completely understand that shit, alright? But now, if you have me read this book, like, Sally is going to Becky's house today because Sally is upset about what Becky said to her, and and an hour goes by. And then you ask me, like, what was Sally upset about? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Why? Because I wasn't interested. I didn't give a shit. And that was the problem with me at school, is that these motherfuckers were always trying to teach me some shit I didn't fucking want to learn. I don't give a fuck about the shit they was trying to teach in history when I was in history class. Now I'm like, oh yeah, that shit's cool. I used to have this grandfather, bro, who would like buy me archaeology magazines and have them mailed to my fucking house. And I'd open this shit up because I thought I got something in the mail. I'd be like, oh man, I got a package. I'd open it up and it'd be these fucking magazines of rocks, bro. And I'd be like, what the fuck is this? And I basically was this fucking fire starter. It was basically fire starter for the fucking wood stove is what that shit was. Why are you tuning out Lamar, bro? Anyway, like, I basically, like, man, I was not interested in anything that was in those magazines. Now as an adult, man, I love archaeology. I love figuring out about the past and believing that, you know, I think that this isn't the first time civilization was at a global connection, like maybe Wi-Fi or radio or whatever, but I think it's been done before. I just think that, like, if we kept going in a growing society the way we are, 1,000 years from now, most of our technology probably wouldn't appear if civilization ended. Like, currently it would, because we all still drive around these fucking tin cans called automobiles and shit, which means if you, like, killed all the people on the planet and you can't... Well, I don't even know what this guy does. Killed all the people on the planet, like, you come back 1,000 years from now, you'd still find a bunch of buried cars and rubble and shit of our existence. But in the future, when we're no longer flying big metal mobiles, I think, how long is the silence? I think 5 minutes, man. Wait, you're not that cocksucker who tells me that I cuss too much, are you? Sometimes I get all these Amirs and Amins and everybody else's names confused. All right, so as far as I know, that guy doesn't have anticipation. We can bring in the Lindworm, and we'll just turn transfer. And then if he does have anticipation, we'll just take a hit from him, I guess. Like, that's the best thing I can come up with, plan wise here. So the sooner we get this gauntlet over, the sooner I can get to the other game where I am going to unlock that pet tonight, I hope. I don't have as many hours to play tonight. I only got 5 hours. But that's because I spent 3 hours trying to figure out how to set up a live stream. I'm not even kidding. And then I just gave up. I was like, I can't do it anymore. You got too much. Yeah, I guess I do. I'm not denying that. But at the same time, I feel like words are just words. I'm just trying to express an idea. Sometimes I think cussing is the best way to express the idea. Like, to me, curse words are just supposed to be like an extended vocabulary. Meaning, if you're not allowed to cuss, you have a smaller vocabulary. Like, well, I mean, yeah, but it might also express negative things, meaning, like, I think people who cuss aren't always as happy as, like, the people who don't cuss. Like, I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, well, like, if you've got reasons to cuss, then what are you, miserable or something? Like, if I didn't know you and I was watching your stream and I seen you cussing, I would be like, oh, this person's upset. Like, this person's like, it has negativity on them at that moment or whatever, you know, like they're expressing negativity or something. Whereas I feel like it's not necessarily like, if I'm going to communicate to 1,000 people, or if 1,000 people are going to tune in to hear what I have to say, I believe I do owe some decency, meaning I should work towards becoming a more decent, like, person, if that makes any sense. Like, I should learn to be nicer. I should learn to, what's the word, emphasize more with people. I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like I'm very selfish, And I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with being selfish, but I think if you're trying to be a YouTube content creator, like, you're the one who's responsible for the content you create. Which means if the content you create is a bunch of ghetto, misbehaving junk, at the end of the day, like, what am I creating? A pile of junk. Like, of course you can find interesting stuff in junk. Like, people dumpster dive all the time, but like, my YouTube channel shouldn't necessarily be like an analogy of a dumpster diving. Does that make any sense? 25.9 is definitely faster than that guy. Yeah, math was definitely my favorite subject in school, and the reason why math was my favorite subject is because there was no debating right or wrong. Meaning, like, if someone asks you what is 2 times 2, there ain't no way to bullshit your way around that answer. You either get it right or you get it wrong. Whereas, like, in English class, if they ask you, like, what's your opinion of what someone did in the story, like, there's no way to be like, I think you're wrong. Like, you're not the author. You don't know if that's what the person actually meant. Shakespeare's fucking dead. How the fuck do you know what Shakespeare actually meant when he wrote that shit? You just fucking guessing. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are, teacher. I don't give a fuck what your degree says. Yours is a guess, just like mine. Yours is an opinion, just like mine. Where do you get off thinking you're more right because you found this philosophical fucking super answer on what this super stupid small gesture meant? Like, no, fuck that shit. 2 times 2 is 4. If you didn't get that answer, get good. Like, that was why math was my favorite subject in school. Was basically because I could actually call you stupid and prove it. Like, well, why'd you get a 70 on the test and I got a 90 if you're smarter than me, huh? Like, what? And I remember that math was cool up until calculus. Once I reached calculus, I guess my brain kind of opened up to what math really was. And then I was like, whoa, I don't like it anymore. I didn't like it anymore. I was like, oh my God, like, math is everything, bro. Math is a language for the world. Like, when a door opens and closes, that was math happening. When you drop something, that is math happening. Like there's just, the whole world is nothing but math. You're literally like, math is an extra set of eyeballs or an extra set of ears. Like, math is just another sense for, like, experiencing existence. And then I was like, just trying to map my head around what math was intimidating enough to where I was like, yeah, I'd rather just smoke some weed than do math today. Bro, in calculus, there were times where you would have the whole... Dude, it would take one notebook paper to answer one fucking question, and I'm not even kidding you guys. I'm not even kidding you. One whole sheet of paper from your notebook would be one answer. The teacher would send you home and be like, do these 4 problems for homework. You'd come back to class with 6 pages. 6 pages, bro. Like, I only solved 4 problems last night. But that was when I met my first online friend, I guess you would say. Like, I used to talk to this chick that I met on Yahoo Chess. And she was an Asian who lived in Florida. Her name was Shine, like the sunshine. And she, like, after we got to know each other, like, basically I found out I was playing chess with a chick or whatever. Like, we would do webcams and shit like that, but it was never my computer. I didn't own a computer back then. I was at I was babysitting for some lady that my dad used to go out to the bar with. But anyway, this chick ended up finding out that I was in, like, calculus, and supposedly she's like a super math nerd at her school or whatever. This bitch taught me derivatives on the internet, bro, through chat. Through chat taught me how to do derivatives. I was so far behind in math class from just being discouraged that I literally came in and made like a 90 on my derivatives test. All from this girl teaching me derivatives on the internet, bro, in a chat room. Well, a private chat. Met in a chat room. Like, mind blowing, bro. Like, what can be accomplished? And like, I guess what built the most, like, back then, people didn't really know anything about emojis. And they did have emojis on Yahoo Chat. And like, I think what built the connection between her and me, like basically like how I got this chick to like me as much as she did, was emojis, bro. Like every time you would say goodbye, you would send like the hugs emojis, the kisses goodbye, like all that shit, bro. The smiles, like emojis are game changers with them women, bro. I'm telling you. All right, it's time to get my Shelly. The woman I got now, though, she's crazy with emojis, bro. She sends you emojis. She'd like write you a whole story in emojis. It's like you would just get 25 emojis and it's a story. Like you just follow the emojis and put the story together. I just send the eggplant back. I've been with my woman so long, I'm probably the most boring person on the planet to her. I'm going hard. Yeah, like that's the kind of emojis that's my woman's idea of emojis. She sends you a book of them. I don't know. From my experience of women, like I don't think it's as complicated as people think. Like I just think that like men and women have different sets of impulses. Like I feel like we're both very animalistic, and that I think is the biggest problem with society is you got a lot of people that are trying to pretend they're not animals. Like we're really truly just animals. Like I'm an animal that has been taught language. Just like a dog can be taught, to go grab his leash when he wants to go outside. You've been taught to communicate with language. Speed run this so you can play Anima. Oh no, anticipation. Yeah, but this guy doesn't do a lot of damage, so we just have to make sure our Ferris goes first, which he does. Then we just purr it. Check your comment up top. Which one, bro? Oh, Lamar. I'm here, careful, Ella. I will make you suffer. You be going hard. Then the test, the rest. Oh, okay. I guess he's doing school too. Yeah, I'm confused, bro. Oh, by the way, LJ, did you find out what is the white circle thing in the Wheel of Fortune? No, I didn't. I have no idea what that is, bro. I never got it. I watched those videos for 2 hours and never got it. Are any of you in the chat trying that game out? Like, I highly recommend it, other than, like, doesn't have a PvP server, but, like, I'm not trying to play it forever. Just do what I'm trying to do. Beat that damn boss. No, LOL, LJ, the one about women, that comment. The one where they, back from the grave? Am I gone too far? Yeah, I really don't know, bro. What comment you're talking about with women? Most of us playing LJ, what? Too far? Great power comes great. I don't. You're losing me, Lamar. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I've learned a few things though about women that I didn't know as a kid. Okay, and that is the like if you like, all right, a perfect example. All right, if you're trying to seduce a woman because you want to get laid, it is not the same way that you seduce a man. Like, all you have to do to seduce a man is let him know that you want to bang him. Like, if a woman let you know she wanted to fuck you, that's all she'd have to do. If you let a woman know you want to fuck her, that could go a million different ways. Like, that could go a million different ways, and 500,000 of those million most likely are not good ways that it could go. Like, yeah, going to jail might even be one of those ways that could go. Like, so that's what I mean. Like, it is nowhere near the same. I think this is the same thing, except we got to be faster than 22. Like, the easiest advice I can give on trying to... I think I can outspeed this. Oh, wait, no, that's right. It has the anticipation. Is, all right, it's just like that. You've probably heard it before, preheating the oven. Like, if you're dealing with a man, you don't have to preheat the oven. You can just straight stick the food in. If you're dealing with a woman, you have to preheat the oven. Meaning, like, you can't, like, you don't just, like, tell a woman you want to fuck her. You don't just tell a woman that's what you want. You have to, like, preheat the oven first. Meaning, like, you gotta first tell her that you enjoy her company. You have to then at first, like, get her feelings involved. Like, you have to make connection in a different sense, and then you basically start driving it towards, like, yeah, I want to fuck, girl. Like, so that way, once you get her to the I want to fuck part, you have narrowed down that million ways it could go to just a handful of ways it could go. Like, it could either go really bad, really good. It could go, like, it could go in your favor. It could reset you. But you're not going to jail. Like, you felt that you should be able to know. If you can't figure out if telling a girl you want to fuck her will get you in jail or not, then you ain't preheated the oven enough. Like, it's too soon for that kind of information if you're not that sure yet. Like, it's okay to not know if a woman wants to fuck you back, but you still got to first preheat the oven before you start asking those important questions. Like, another thing I've noticed is that, like, if you've ever watched dogs, like real life dogs, females won't let you fuck them unless they're in heat. Meaning, like, a male will try to fuck a female even if the female's not in heat. The only difference about being in heat or not being in heat is one's rape and the other's just willing. like a female dog will help you fuck her if she's in heat, but if she's not in heat, she's just like, what are you doing? Why are you on me? Get off of me. What are you, like? And that's women in real life, bro. Like, if you just come onto a woman and you're trying to, like, lay onto her that you want to fuck her, you're most likely going to be rejected unless she's horny at the time when you proposition her. like like for real, bro. It does, like, even if maybe she didn't find you unattractive, like just like maybe the dog doesn't not like the other dog, she's just not in heat, bro. Like like it's just the way it works. Like, even my woman I've been with for fucking thousands of years, bro, like, you have the luxury that sometimes you can just roll up on them and grab them up or something, and you can flip that horny switch in a second, meaning 2 seconds ago she wasn't horny, now she is horny, so now we can escalate it to, bitch, I'm carrying you to the bedroom and not get assaulted. Like, but if you was like just arguing or something, it might be different. Like, there's a lot of things that can just like change the mood, if that makes any sense. So like, yeah, the lesson is preheat the oven, guys. If you like a chick at school or whatever, start laying in the groundwork. I don't mean you got to talk to the bitch for 6 months before you try to fuck her. I just mean, like, if she doesn't want to come over your house, she probably also doesn't want to suck your dick. Like, like, does that make any sense? Like, that's the simplest way I could break it down for you. All right, we got to figure out how to get around this monster, and I think it's just speed. Like, this is going to be the first node where I can't run a strength rune without switching teams. Yeah, well, I think that, yeah, along with other reasons, but what I'm saying is, like, you can kind of tell, like, when, like, yeah, like, if a woman doesn't want to come over your house, then she probably also doesn't want to, like, do things sexually with you. Like, if a girl wants to come over your house, then the question is still open that maybe there's more that she might want to do. Like, that's kind of what I mean by you're preheating the oven. You're figuring those things out. Like, if a girl wants to sit next to you in class, then you can escalate it to the next. Like, if a girl doesn't want to sit with you in class, she probably doesn't want to come over to your house. And if it's like the lady who swallowed a fly. Okay, if a woman doesn't want to talk to you, then she probably doesn't want to sit next to you. And she doesn't want to sit next to you, then she probably doesn't want to come to your house. And if she doesn't want to come to your house, then she probably doesn't want to blow you. So it's like, the first step is like, if she does want to talk to you, then maybe she might want to sit next to you. And then maybe if she does like sitting next to you, then maybe she might want to come over to your house to hang out. And then if she does like coming over to your house and hanging out, maybe she might be into touching your penis. Like, you gotta, when dealing with a woman, you've got to break it down. You gotta keep, it's like trying to figure out a equation. Okay, like, yeah, so women are complicated like equations, and sometimes the easiest way to figure out the equation is to keep simplifying it. You just keep simplifying it and simplifying it and simplifying it. Now, don't get too big ahead of yourself to the fact that just because a chick says hi back to you doesn't mean she wants to suck your dick a week in the future, okay? Like, don't take what I'm saying to the extremes. But it starts with, if you're looking for a chick that's into you, it does start with the ones that like to say hi to you. Like, you can start there, and the most simplified version is like, well, what females talk to you? Like, if you had to run down in your mind all the girls that you know at school, which ones talk to you? That's where you start, because the one that'll fuck you is most likely one of them. You just haven't preheated the oven yet. All right, now I think we're good here. Okay, we're not going to get into Sigmund Freud today, Lost Jumpers simp. Or, I mean, Tony. Tony, we're not going to do Sigmund Freud today, okay? Save that shit for some twisted sociology. All right, Landon, you're narrowing it down. That's the one whose oven you should be preheating. Also, the more, like, if you only talk to 3 women and one of them talks back, you might not be as in bad shape as you think. That's a 33% chance. That means maybe you should just talk to more women. Like, if you talk to 100 women, maybe 33 of them will talk back to you, instead of if you just talk to 3 women, only one talks back to you. Like, you really have to branch out. Start saying hi to every girl you want to bang. Meaning, like, if you see a chick at school and you're like, man, I think she's hot, say hi to her. Don't obligate yourself to do anything other than just say hi. Meaning you have absolutely nothing to lose in one day if your only goal is to say hi to someone. There's no way to fail it. Once the word comes out of your mouth, you can check goal accomplished. Doesn't matter if she just looks at you. It doesn't matter if she says hi back. You accomplished your goal. Just take every chick in school that you find attractive, that you wouldn't mind sleeping with, and you just say hi to them. That's it. You just say hi when you, like, if you pass them in class, or if you make eye contact in the hallway. If you're too much of a pussy that you can't say hi, just wave. Meaning when you make eye contact, just wave. If you're passing in a hallway, just wave. Then maybe the ones that wave back to you, then you put those on your list to say hi to. Then once you've said hi to them, the ones that said hi back, you start eliminating the ones like, oh, I waved at them, they didn't wave back, eliminated. I waved at them, they waved back, upgraded. I said hi to them, they said hi back, upgraded. Like, I said hey to them, they turned away, like, deleted. Like, and you just keep doing that. And I'm telling you, man, like, that's real life. That's all you can do, bro. If you're going to school, you're lucky, because, like, once you become an adult, you're not going to be in the room with hundreds of women to be able to just say hi to. You got to go get, like, fucking download Tinder app and start swiping lefts and rights on the women you want to say hi to. You got to start DMing them hi. Then you got to go around, you got to DM 1,000 chicks hi, and then hey, 25 responded back. Like, but yeah, like, women and men, we're not the same, guys. I'm an ugly as fuck, so nothing works. Bro, I'm ugly as fuck. But then again, I mean, I kind of choose it. Like, I don't necessarily look like this if I shave. But, like, I've done it all in my sense. Like, when I was in 10th grade, I was the class president. Like, I'm not even bullshitting you. So, like, I know that I said I do bad in school because I did do bad in school. But, like, when I tried, I also did good at school. Like, I was class president in 10th grade. I bleached my hair blonde. People called me Eminem, said I was like Slim Shady. I mean, I've been through phases where I've tried different things. I used to wear like all name brand stuff. I used to sell cocaine, use the money that I got from selling cocaine to buy way fancier clothes than anyone in my school was wearing. I was paying like $60 for a pair of pants when other people's moms was still doing their laundry. Like, used to wear a chain necklace till an ex-girlfriend borrowed it to go to Ocean City, and then just miraculously lost my fucking necklace. I don't know how you lose my chain at Ocean City, but, like, what are you gonna do? Beat her up? I wanted to. Okay, Frackbot is just super attuned, right? Okay, well, they're both really fast. I need to bait one of these guys. I don't know what Frackbot does, though. Yeah, I mean, trust me, my mom tried to raise me as one of those, like, don't put your hands on a woman, but, like, I beat my mom up when I was 12, so how well did that get her? Like, Uh, I have no idea why you're laughing, bro. We'll start with the easy monsters. I don't know if this monster's got an AoE or a single, so like I feel like if we just send in 2 throwaways with some bait on each, like we usually do. He said that's bad. Don't do that. Like, dude, I've done a lot of bad shit in my life that I'm not proud of. The thing is, like, let's not do any more of it in the future. Like, that's my game plan. Is like, I can't change who I was, but I can change who I become. And as long as I stay focused on that, I should be good. Dude, I was watching a stream last night when I was laying in bed. I don't know how the hell I got there. I like detoured. I started out, I was like watching a chess video, and then a chess video turned into like a Pokimane video of chess, and then I ended up clicking some Pokimane video called what the game called Rust, Rust. And I don't know what the hell I watched, bro. It was like a bunch of naked people running around a fucking like survival map. Bro, it had me geeking laughing, bro. Like that's the first yesterday was the first time I've ever watched Pokimane, bro. Like I never in my life had watched anything of her content. I just like I couldn't even have told you which one was which between her and that Delphion or whatever the hell that other streamer's name is. I just assumed that like Pokimane was some retarded streamer. Like I'm kind of sexist when it comes to games. Like I don't think that chicks can game like guys. Like I'm one of those people where like the last thing I want to do is lose to a female. If I look at any game at all ever on the planet, and I mean I'm like, oh, I see this game and I see a chick playing that game, I'm like, if the chick can beat the game, I can beat the game. That's like whatever she can do, I know I can do it with some time. That's what I tell myself. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, I couldn't have told you those two apart until yesterday. Like I wouldn't have, if you just showed me a picture of one and said who's who, I couldn't have told you which one was Pokimane, bro. So anyway, like my point is I just found Pokimane yesterday, and I definitely was surprised, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely surprised. I was quite impressed. Like I thought that she had decent gaming skills for a woman. I basically thought she broke the stereotype. I was like, this chick is laid back. She definitely seems more sophisticated than she leads on, meaning like I feel like a lot of her stuff is set up, meaning like she acts. She does a lot of acting, like acts surprised, acts not surprised when she's surprised, stuff like that. But I was impressed. I was watching her do a chess thing with like that Hirakumi guy or whatever, man, who reminds me, he's like, to me, he's the Armor Gaming of chess. That Shaku guy, bro, like I swear when I watch him, I'm like, this would be, if Armor Gaming was like as involved in chess as he is in Monster Legends, he would be that Hirosaki guy. Like, and then I was watching him like coach Pokimane and like ask her questions, and I was literally like, dude, I'm confused by that question, and she would like figure out the answer, and I was like, damn, bro, like this bitch is something. And then I was watching that Rust video, bro, and it got me thinking, like, why can't that be a mobile game? I would so play that shit. That shit almost had me wanting to get on my computer and play this shit. I was like, dude, this is retarded funny. Like, I can run around as a naked black man and kill people and take their shit. Like, oh my goodness, that shit cracks me up, bro. The one I was watching, like, Pokimane killed some Ludwig guy at the start of it. And like he starts forming like this like hate versus her where he's like trying to get people to kill her. Oh man, bro. She had me cracking up. And that's the first time I ever watched any of her content. So like I don't know anything about her channel really. I know she's got 6.5 million subs, but when I watched her channel, like I'm not gonna lie, guys, her channel motivated me last night to start looking up some videos of how the fuck do I get a better camera. Like if you watch my live streams, you just see up my nose or see me looking. Like you literally get this up close and personal view, whereas these streamers are like laid back, chilling, like just relaxing in their chair, and you get a better view. So definitely working towards trying to get the double phone thing. I think Steam Labs or Stream Labs is the one I'm trying to figure out. It's just hard to figure out without yeah, that's what it was. It was a private server with like only YouTube content creators at the time. And then I branched out and I watched one other video of her, and it was playing Fortnite with like some 12-year-old kid or some shit, where she was like, let me talk to your mom, tell her how good she did raising you or some shit like that. Okay, so he's single targeted. Yeah, Pokimane, Luke Thompson. That is Thomason. That is who I was talking about. And then I was basically like watching her play Fortnite, and I was like, if this bitch can play Fortnite, I know I could play Fortnite. Like, but I don't know, man. We seem too far behind that game. That's why I can't wait for Diablo to come out. I'm sick of joining games where everybody's got head starts, bro. I am sick of it. Nah, it wasn't the pervert. Like she had a lot of if that's what you meant, like it was just some normal, like this kid was like, I just like to get people up, and like I don't want anybody to be. No, yeah, wrong video, bro. This is a video where like it's like a 12-year-old kid who's basically just telling her like, I just go into people's games and I try to help them win, and like I don't really care about me, I just want people to be happy, and I just like I'll lose on purpose so they can win because I just want them to be happy about their day when they get offline. I don't want people to be negative, and I think there's just too much toxicity in this world, and like all the like, and he just keeps going on, and she's like, oh, you're such a sweet little kid. You can't. Yeah, that's how I feel, simp. It's too late, bro. There's just too much shit go. Like I'm too competitive to be sitting here grinding for hours playing catch up to some fucking 10-year-olds. When Diablo Immortal drops, we are going to be out in front that bitch. That's the way I feel about it. Oh, well, I mean, Pokebane's not really the hottest chick, though. Like, I've definitely seen hotter streamers, but at the same time, that's my thought process towards female streamers, is I feel like most of them are only successful because people are looking at their titties. Like, Pokemon's more of like your next girl next door kind of personality. Like she's your typical like what you expected out of most women when you were like at school, like calm, collected, like doesn't wear provocative clothing. The closest it comes is tight pants. Like these other streamers, bro, be having like double D titties with some shoestrings trying to tie them together, like always having to bend forward to get their drink. Like I didn't really see that on Pokey's channel. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing here other than I think I'm gonna send in a monster to take a bigger hit. Like, I don't think they'll kill Seaquake in one hit. I'm just going to send Seaquake in by himself. If this backfires, I'm probably going to use a Uriel monster because I really don't know what I'm doing here. I know Kai does have an AoE. Most people would think he doesn't, but I've seen him use it before. He just used it last time, actually. Why? How does he still have all of his stamina? That part I'm not understanding. I didn't see a double max stamina trait, bro. Is it SC? Oh, okay. Nah, bro. Something's going on. Like, what the... Well, we can use Shelly now because Kai is drained, but... Well, it should never eat all your baits because you could have just used Uriel's and drained the fire monster. Some nodes, there's like you may just have to drain the second monster, meaning you don't have to drain the first monster, you got to drain the guy who goes second. And this was one of those nodes so far. $560 fucking stamina. What the hell is going on? Okay, so the moves gain stamina. That's what's happening. Demo. Like when this monster just did an attack, it regained its stamina. I seen it. So I guess its move sheet, it has stamina gaining moves. So that's definitely an interesting new concept. Yeah, and then 50% is 280, so that's a pretty insane new addition to the Gauntlet. Also, I don't have the Rune Guardian on. Like, I've been doing Gauntlet without Rune Guardian. Nodes like this make me want to turn it on. So we can just outspeed. Probably, Tony. I'm trying to get done, man. Like I said, I'm going to get that pet tonight on that game, I hope. Now that I can get past that spider bitch every time, I can make almost like 2 mil each run. And I'm already at almost 30 mil. So I only need 30 million more. like 20 runs, and I should be able to get the pet. I'm going to get the 10% movement speed pet. Also, like 12 more people beat the final boss since the last time I checked the rankings. And then I checked Discord, and I found a Discord site or a Discord server for the game, and I heard some people talking about a bug in that game where you can beat the final boss by just letting yourself wear a certain move and dying in a certain spot, and the move keeps going while you're dead, like you're looking at the exit screen, and it kills the boss for you. So, like, it's totally bugged. Like, I don't know if they're going to patch that or what, but 12 people beat the game since yesterday, basically. And then I found another YouTube content creator who's only got like 100 subs. His name is Sir Grinds a Lot. So, like, no one makes YouTube content for the video, really. Like, there's a couple of people that got more subs than me, but they don't even talk. Like, they just write text on the screen. So, like, maybe we could start making some Anima videos before Diablo comes out. Like, I don't have anything, like... I don't have anything to tell anybody on this game. Like, just keep beating your gauntlet, keep unlocking but like, it's the same shit. That, like, nothing's changed. Like, you should be rank 2ing your book pages, unlocking all the free monsters. You should be beating the gauntlet every day, or working on a team to be able to beat the gauntlet every day. Like, it's the same stuff. The same stuff. Like, that's what I was thinking, is like, I'm starting to see that there's people that are getting like 10,000 views on videos that say, like, games to play while you wait for Diablo. Like, that's how much hype this Diablo is starting to get now. Is that there's like 20,000 people looking for videos on what to play while you wait. Like, for real, bro. Like, I'm going to be a small fish in a big pond when that game finally drops, bro. There's going to be a lot of talented gamers that are going to be switching over to it to play it. Like, I've seen people with million subs talking about playing Diablo when it drops, and how they played it during the alpha or whatever. I can't wait, bro. I know, like, Diablo, for as long as I can remember, has always had a problem with cheaters too. So, like, that's something I'm not looking forward to. Have you tried the Elder Scrolls? I was playing Skyrim Mobile when I started playing Monster Legends. I was playing Skyrim Mobile and Monster Legends at the same time, and I quit playing Skyrim because I got sick of waiting on fucking chests to open. You'd like, their chests were the same as the PvP chests in this game. You would, like, get a chest, you'd open it, and you'd have to come back in 6 hours to get your rewards. What comes out 2022, bro? If they fucking say Diablo comes out in 2022, bro, I will fucking blow some shit up. I will make a video of me setting off a fucking 100 firecrackers. I don't know, man. I feel like BlizzCon is February. I feel like they're going to tell us February. I gotta figure out who to bait with this. It is 2021, bro. I am going out of Monster Legends, bro. This fucking game is dog shit, dude. I beat this game. There's nothing left for me here. Like, uh. I have absolutely no monster that I want to rank 5. I don't care. There's nothing going on in this game that matters to me, bro. I already rank 5 enough monsters. Ferris was the answer to that question. Ferris was the last monster we ranked 5. Oh, my monsters, huh? Yeah, they do get a golden name once you max them. It's probably as... Honestly, if someone right now is playing Monster Legends with 2 million subs, it is probably because it's a deal. It's probably sponsored deal. Meaning Monster Legends is probably reached out to that content creator and said, hey, look, I'll give you this much money to play Monster Legends. Like, they do that. They probably do get funding to promote their game, and that's how they choose, is to just sponsor a couple of YouTubers. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Anima after this. I'm gonna do the arena. I'm gonna unlock that fucking pet tonight. Like, I was telling myself last night when I was going to bed, I was like, dude, you grinded fucking PvP for 3.5 hours just to make a video of getting a monster to top 100. Look at the do. Ah, they're playing acoustic, or is that it looks like an acoustic, bro. Look at the do. The dude looks badass. I like the dude. Oh shit. I want that monster now, bro. Holy shit. Ah, dude, the dude looks dope. I so want that monster going after Tabora on my team. I would love to run Tabora the dude +1 and keep rotating the +1. Like, I love it, bro. That looks so cool. Oh, shit. You said why? Why what? Why do I think it looks cool, or why would I run that in a team? Be more specific with your why. I think it has something to do with the fact that he looks like he just came from Burning Man. Like he spent the weekend in the desert, bro. Or last week in the desert, I mean. Well, it's a dungeon crawler, dear. You also gotta love how they like hide the SC anticipate behind the Crocs, so like they know somebody's gonna forget. Eternium is like another dungeon crawler game, but like it looked really childish to me compared to like Animum or Anima, I mean. So like I was gonna play it. I tried Blade Bound, I tried Dungeon Legends, I tried Dungeon Quest, and then I tried Anima. And out of all those, Anima was the only one where I was like, yo, this game's actually tight and has a lot of potential. It could really use a server, meaning they're selling it as a or as a single player game. It really needs to branch out and be more multiplayer friendly. Wait, is this node 53? I swear I'm not paying attention. uh, no, I didn't try Arcane Quest Legends, I don't think. And I also didn't try that game that was mentioned to me the other day in the chat, which was Arcane Legends or something like that. No, I'm only on 50. Or 51 now. 33, 36, and they made the Pierce monster faster. Like, what the hell? LJ, you should play Dragon City, seeing you love SP so much. No, thank you. What level are you, Tony? How long could you start playing? First step is watch those ads, bro. If you want me to carry you through, spend an hour watching them ads and spinning that wheel. But yeah, guys, the first advice I can give, man, watch them ads, bro. Watch them ads. I'm telling you, like, if you get one box of gear, you will be blessed. Also, make sure you check the achievements. Hopefully you guys are in time that they give you all that free shit for logging in during winter. Oh my god. Y'all might have qualified. I'll check when I get on the game. If you guys got that box, you're gonna shit bricks at all the free stuff you get. I plan to open mine tonight. They like come with tons and tons of legendary shit, but you can't get half of it till you beat the game a bunch of times. Like you can have the stuff, but you can't wear it till you beat the game a couple times. But they gave out so much free shit. All you had to do was log in during the winter months. So it's probably just sitting in your achievements waiting for you to collect it. Yeah, they gave out a ton of free stuff, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing here. If you got it, it's because the items have requirements. No, it makes sense. Like, you can't wear some items because you're too fucking weak. It'll say, like, you need 300 strength to wear this. And if you don't have 300 strength, bro, then you're not picking up the armor. That makes perfect sense to me. $27,600. I didn't even see that. This is going to be a lot trickier node than I thought. I should have trap baited it. I think mage and warrior. Well, warrior you get whirlwind, and then you have there's some sort of rush move. You can pick to be a mage too at level 35. Meaning, if you chose warrior, you can choose to be a mage too at level 35. I just don't know how a mage warrior works. I was gonna make a mage. I made a mage ranger, and I'm going to make a warrior ranger next. So I just need to bait the chimney. Honestly, I think I can use Aatrox to bait. Yeah, they keep score. That never ends. Like I think the high, like you can look up who's got the farthest in the never-ending dungeon. So like the game's got its own for real infinite gauntlet. Like I really that sounds so cool to me. Like that, I'm telling you guys, that game has so much potential. They just gotta like invest some money in it. Damn it. I went and got sixes when I needed sevens. I, you guys just made me think of the last night when I was watching that video where Pokimane asked that kid like if he thinks that real sports or that EA sports is equal to real sports. And she's like, I'm asking him the tough questions. She's like, do you think that EA gamers work as hard as real sports athletes? uh, No, I didn't see his stream where he used to like Shelly and Gauntlet, but I first seen that Zizu had shared information on it. Definitely seems like a cool idea. I mean, probably also helps that you have a 150 Shelly. My problem with that though is they still risk alts, man. Like if your Shelly dies once and I watch a fucking monster charge its stamina, that could have been your Shelly dying a second time. I can't help it that the game doesn't treat people the way the game treats me, okay? If that was me, I'm gonna have to pay 10 gems because the game fucking hates me. These other people, they can play with triple Uriel teams all fucking day, every fucking day, and either they A, don't tell us about their 10 gem experiences, or B, they're really fucking lucky. What the fuck would I use it for, bro? It's like, why don't you use Super Fox? Why should I? Is it going to allow me to do something I don't already do? Or are you just one of those people who loves to find reasons to motivate yourself to log in every day? Like, oh, today, guys, I gotta log in. Why? Because I'm leveling up a new monster, the Super Fox. Yes, I've heard about being able to get a random cosmic. It's only if I gave a shit about any of the monsters. Like, I have Shelly. If I didn't have Shelly, I'd be interested in getting a Shelly from a random maze. That would be cool. But since I have Shelly, I really don't give a shit. Like, I can care less what happens in that maze. Like, there's no monster you could give me that would make me care. Like, I log in and they're like, hey, Lost Jumper, you just got Solar Flare. I'd be like, cool. I log in, they're like, hey, Lost Jumper, you just got Roadie. I'd be like, cool. Like, I really wouldn't care, man. Really have absolute, yeah, I'd log in, I got Thunderclap, I'd be like, oh yeah, I get all these level 9 chests. Big fucking deal. Like, I have absolute, like, the only thing that sits in the back of my brain, like a maybe, is supposedly there's a bounty hunter event, like, or new part of the game coming. That's interesting to me. I'm really curious what the hell that is. Is that going to be fun? Is that going to be worth doing? Is that going to give me a second reason to log in, whereas Gauntlet is the first reason? Like, I'm still here doing this because I'm going to have 4,000 Stardust when we're done. And then in a couple of days, I'll have 9,000 Stardust. And then, like, I'll be sitting pretty going, like, yeah, if SP made a super OP monster, I could 150 it the day I got it. Like I did Steam Wrath. And Ferris. I guess I'm like the 1% of the game where I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to max Ferris. The answer behind why did I want to max Ferris? Because it made the maximum potential of my Steam Wrath combo if I was going to decide to use that, meaning I could go against a lot of teams and bring Ferris and Steam and a Megaton, and they'd have to specifically know I was bringing that, or most likely their team's going to get crushed. Well, I feel like Odana is really good with Steam Wrath too. I just don't own it. So I really, I don't know what the hell is going to happen on this node, and then we got it again on 56. So like that's really this is yeah. I was just thinking the same thing, Demo. I was just like, this is kind of like. Do you have any experience, Demo? Do you know if Frackbot does an AOE? Because I think it's only single targeted me so far. I was thinking maybe I could just use this. Like I know Axel has no AOE moves at all. Does it deal damage? I need to go feed my slug. I'm thinking about rank 3ing slug. That way I can start using it to kill monsters like if my slug was rank 3 right now, I could use it to kill Axelmech, because Axelmech doesn't have any AoEs. He only single targets. What I'm going to try to do here is just use 2 really low monsters and pray for a trap bait. See which one of these has more HP. They're exactly the same. Might be spending too much moving, but is that or try to use Henrich? Oh, we were off by 40k. Imagine how much more annoying this node would be for someone who doesn't have Shelly, where you basically drain the whole node but the frack bot, and then you have to sacrifice your Mega Taunt. Yeah, like, I'm just like, imagine if you're free to play right now, you're coming in to sack one of your Megatons here. Like, You can't send in a single bait monster because he could just do the stamina gain attack and kill your bait monster and gain all its stamina back. So you're like, ah. It's almost like a song plays in my head, like "Proud to own a Shelly," where at least I know I'm free. It's like, dude, the hardness like a 20% chance. I like missed 3 times with a vulnerable. Uh, because Steam Wrath is the Barbie. Yeah, well, I just used Tabora instead of Ferris. That's all. So I need to drain everybody but Lightmare. The dew's the fastest, isn't it? 38 even? No, okay. Okay, maybe I can do this. I need to put my trap monster in a better spot. have to find some 7s and see if maybe the trap plan doesn't work. We'll have some other like backup plan with the Uriel essence and this guy being able to drain. Just spending a bunch of extra gold for shit I don't need. I have a feeling it's going to work fine with the 2 traps, that would be my guess. I need to go check that nature monster's moves. They're probably dark, aren't they? Yeah, they're all dark except for like one move. So she has to do a lot of damage like that. What was... I should have just left more runes on. Ah! Now I gotta take a hit from that stupid dew. Yeah, 2 life would have been fine. The node would have been done. That's alright. I'm gonna drain the dew. I don't need to drain them. I don't need to drain Light Mirror. This should drain the dew, I hope. She'll charge, then the dew should get drained. Oh, she did an extra fucking turn. Son of a bitch. I should have exited. So now I do have to use the trap monster. Ah, what the fuck was that? My trap monster is Earth. He won't get hit hard enough. So A is 60. $422. I'm just kind of guessing here. Like, I don't know what the hell it did the first time. Did a nature move the first time. I mean, she's got a Rotten's Trap on. Let's just use Rotten's Trap. Like, fuck it. Why didn't the trap trigger? Oh, I switched traps. I thought I had Rotten's Trap on. What the fuck? At least it worked. Oh, that was a super misplay. Jesus. I thought if I was wearing Rotten's Trap, it would have worked perfect. I did not know that I switched the trap already. I gotta reset my Ignis because he's being used in war. And then I need to steal the stamina rune from somebody. It says use triple Uriel team because they don't have stamina for Jazzy Mass to trigger. Well, I do get 600. I could kill. I think you can go with 2 strength runes and still be good. I was going with 3 stamina. I don't have a second mutated stamina rune. That's what I was doing. I only think I have enough juice to kill one of them. Why does the dew have to have purr? Because we could just put a shield up with Ferris, but if I put a shield up, the dew can purr it. Well, Lightmare can purr it too. But Lightmare goes first. The only triple Uriel team I have is Black Feather at this point. And the Dew's an extra turn monster. I feel like triple Uriel could definitely get beat up here. They're all 37k. It's been a long time since Black Feather's seen any action. One of them is, or wait, that's right. I keep forgetting that the Dew's not an Earth monster. My Black Feather is really slow, though. Just in case, bro, I'm putting that that shit on. Just in case I have to live on a prayer. So that's just a visual glitch, huh? Are they dead? They're all dead, right? Since you've been gone, I've been singing this. Alright, well, that botched experience somehow made it. Only have to bait the chimney here. Well, 53 and 56 are always the same node. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I didn't check my speeds right. Oh my god, bro. And this bastard has a light move. What are my fucking chances, bro? Oh my goodness. We about to all die. Ah, bro, what the fuck? Alright, I just need to bait two of them. Holy fuck, bro. What is wrong with me? Alright, so once the chimney gets drained, I think I'm gonna send in Katsuko. $280 is 93. Fuck yeah, stupid Edward. I don't know why it deleted your message, but yes, for sure. 45s. All right, so that one, and then we send in the cat. Or do I just send in my Uriel team now? Since they're faster than the cat. I think I can just send in my Uriel team now, can't I? Chimmy will go and charge. Krampus will go and kill the Uriel team. Then the Uriel team and go and hopefully win. Right? Otherwise, I'm draining Krampus so that I can re-drain Chimney so that I can go in with a Uriel team and not risk an alt. No, we risk an alt, bro. I think we should have went in with one more. We should have done the bait plan. We risk double alts, which means we're going to be risking alts again here. About to use that damage calculator. How much life's my rotten need? Where's my damage calculator, peoples? Somebody, man. What the fuck? How much life do I need? What's Frackbot's move even do? He's gonna single target. This is gonna be a blowout. Watch. No, wait. I should use a taunt monster in case that happens. Frackbot is a 30. I don't have 2 rotten traps, or I would. This is super annoying. I wish I would have just, like, checked the speed on the 3rd freaking monster. Damn, bro, I only got 532,000 damage. So 266. It only doubles its own stamina, right? Oh my goodness. Bro. All right. So just in case this shit goes all wrong, I'm putting gear on everybody because that's just how I'm rolling. Axel only has single target moves. Yeah, I mean, I make 230 mil a day, so I'm pretty set gold-wise in the game. Yeah, without the Ava monsters. Alright, so this is what I've got going on. And we pray. Alright, Nab's trap. Oblivion trap. And I'm out of here. Do I want to try and bait that bot with my extra monsters? I think I do, since I have nothing to lose and only everything to gain. Trying to find out which one could drain like the most. I just want to, like, if I could bait that damn bot, I could get to where an alt won't kill me. They will get a chance to alt. They're the same fucking speed as the last node was, and they got 2 fucking turns to alt. Don't tell me, bro. I go once, then they take turn 2 and 3. I'm not a third of their speed. No, you're wrong, bro. Did you not just watch 55? Did you not just watch 55 where the monsters took turn 2 and turn 3 before I got my turn 2? Did you not just watch that? We just been through it, bro. We just been through it. It doesn't even have anything to do with my black feather, bro. Make your black feather faster? Why? Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. He said, you possess, bitch, before they take that extra turn. Well, I'm just going to try to drain this guy. I just got to remember to exit. Wanguzu. Wanguzu. Look at that. The bot can be baited. You just have to force it to do AoEs the best way that you can. Yeah, boy, I'm almost done. I'm almost there. I'm gonna run out of stamina on Tabora. Oh shit, bro. Maybe I should put a Cane of Atlantis on. Nah. Alright. What the fuck, bro? So now we're preying on how does that cost more than 85 stamina? Jesus, I suck at this fucking game. Do I baby? I know, because we still have the Uriel triggers. So the question is like, do I baby or turn transfer possess? Baby, right? Because we could hit at least one of them. That's all we hit too, was one of them. Reset their curses. And then maybe my Tabura will get a turn. Or death count down them. Teddy kills my Tabura. I can't arrow Teddy because there's taunt. Oh, the suspense. I'm about to trait disable them both and then see. Oh, wait, that's not going to work because this guy's not going to die from quicksands, I don't think. Time to do the calculator. If he's going to die, I'm going to go for the AoE baby. There's 8, 3, 7, 4, 9, 6 times 0.15. He's dying, bro. The fuck? This is so retarded. He nerded himself, bro. Get back in the baby. Oh, shit. Alright, Kodama. I have no idea who we kill this guy with. Bomb all life is gonna die. Am I able to bait him? Looks like he's only got enough stamina for one attack. Am I able to just send one monster in and bait this guy? Or does he heal all of his shit back? Okay, so if he's gonna be a fool, I want to try to use this monster to bait him. You think he'll be a fool again then? I'm gonna test it. Okay, well, it didn't work because I didn't hit the buttons. It was on 2-speed. Okay, well... We either gotta use... Chuckle... Or this guy. Which one... Which one's got dots? He's got nerve though, like... But he has no purr. So if I just make Chuckle go first and put the pyro shield up... Oh, we're not fast enough though, are we? No, we're not. I think fucking Teddy's gonna beat me, bro. Bomb, Kodama, and someone else. Yeah, but then he's dying for sure, right? No, well, he was gonna die anyway, huh? So my third prayer needs to be what? I don't have any dot monsters. I'm so screwed here. He's not ranked 3, so the dude doesn't start with reverse healing, or this guy would have worked. Yeah, I'm gonna play anime or anima. I mean, in a future. Like, I feel like we fucked it. I fucked this dungeon up so bad with stupid ass misplays. I think we're going with this guy. He's just barely fast enough to get a turn. And I don't even know if these work if you get killed in one hit. All right, I'm ready to watch this guy beat my whole damn team. Right out the gate, I basically got to CDA him because he takes 2 fucking turns. So we will get a Jaster's Mask trigger here. But then I feel like my Kodama's about to die. Ah! And then he heals. I'm screwed. We didn't beat the Gauntlet today. Total fail. Lost Jumper's a dumbass. All my own mistakes, too. Fuck it. I'm just going in like this for a second. I don't think it's gonna work, but... yeah, it didn't. Alright. That's it. Lost Jumper's a dead tree. I'm gonna go set my monsters for PvP. Totally blew that dungeon today. My own fault. I should have checked speeds on the Katsuko. But I didn't, like a dumbass, so shit happens. Alright, I gotta change my defense back. That's like the third time I haven't beat the dungeon since the new one came out. I also think it's funny, like, if I wouldn't have baited the frack bot and just let the fucking frack bot kill my team, we would have had stamina on our Tavora. Like, I feel like there's like this inner part of me that like defeated me on purpose or some shit. It's like, bro, if you didn't do, like, you lost on purpose. Alright, my attack team doesn't really matter. And then I just need to put that armor back on Ignis. Alright guys, that is all that's going on Lost Jumpers Monster Legends today. I need to try to rebreed the Dew. But I got a day, so I'll do that tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to try to rebreed the Dew. So anyway, guys, I'm about to make that Anima stream and try to get my pet on there. Thanks to everyone who showed up to watch me fuck up the Gauntlet.